Hi guys, this is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the the weekly forecast. For all signs, it is a collective reading, so I do speak in broad terms. You have to figure out if and where it fits in your life, if at all. It's originally created for the week of the 18th of December through the 24th, Christmas Eve, also with the new moon in Sagittarius. On the 23rd, I believe. If it makes sense, by all means, utilize the reading. It is a timeless reading, so if you're seeing it on a different day, that's okay. I believe the readings are timeless. If you're new to me, please check out the drop-down menu underneath the video to understand some of the housekeeping rules, things I want you to think about when utilizing the channel, how to contact me on social media for a private reading, and easy ways to support the channel. You can do so by hitting that thumbs up button, subscribing to the channel, leaving me a question or comment, or sharing the video out. If for some reason this video doesn't make any sense to you or doesn't feel like it resonates, that's okay. Nothing's wrong or broken. You just might be working with something different at this time. And with the weeklies, each card represents for about a day or two of the week. Some of you may experience all of these cards or more than these cards or only one of these cards. It's really fluid. Take what you need and leave the rest. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, so at the beginning of the week, we have, coming out of the box, we have that Six of Swords, which we just saw this morning. We're still tentatively moving to calmer waters, clearer thoughts, a clearer mind, taking it step by step, being gentle with ourselves. I don't necessarily always associate swords with gentleness, but I do feel that with this card. So at the beginning of the week, if we find ourselves trying to clear our mind, taking our communication more carefully. I do believe that Mercury's about to go retrograde, so that wouldn't hurt too, just leading up to that. I think it is during the end of December and the beginning of January. I feel like we're moving to the future tentatively, let's say. We might be ending out the year quietly, or at least this week, at the beginning of this week. Moving a little bit more carefully in our thoughts, in what we say to ourselves and to others, trying to better our situations. I think that a lot of us have been through a lot at this time, but we're doing so successfully is my feeling. It's not necessarily about how quickly we move with this. And usually to me, swords feels like a very fast energy because it's air element. But this lady on these swords, she's looking like she's really thinking about her steps, her words, her thoughts. What are we saying to ourselves towards this end of this year, throughout the beginning of this week? Are we being kind to ourselves? Are we, moving ourselves in a direction that's positive, or is it negative, right? This is about finding clarity, I think, for our own perception of where we're headed or what we're doing, and using that step by step, carefully, one foot in front of the other, one thought to the next, really being aware and paying attention to that in the beginning of the week, because it's setting us up to moving us into not only the rest of the week, but maybe even the end of the year and the new year. So I kind of like that she's here, right? Maintain a focus on calm, peace, centeredness, especially in the realm of the mind and our thoughts at the beginning of this week is kind of the meaning of this card. It will bring gifts to us. Now, here is, speaking of peace, here's Temperance. I'm so glad we got to see this card. This is a gorgeous card. We have the sun, we have the moon, we have a rainbow. The angel has one foot on the ground and one foot in the water. And it's the angel, right? It's associated with the sign of Sagittarius. And we have the new moon in Sag towards the end of the week. So I'm not mad at that at all. The moon will be in Sagittarius on the 22nd and 23rd, Thursday and Friday. Temperance is about maintaining that balance, that calm, that peace, connecting to our spirit. We always see it depicted as an angel. I've been telling you guys for the last couple of weeks, invite your angels in this week to clear your mind, to clear your thoughts, to center and balance you, to end out the year peacefully, It's been, maybe a tumultuous year for us. This is the opportunity to kind of uh, settle that. Maybe, come to terms with whatever's gone on this year and leave it in 2022 is my feeling. Uh, Temperance to me is about not swinging too far to any extreme, right? There's nothing all wrong, there's nothing all right, there's nothing all dark, there's nothing all light. Does that make sense? I sound like Dr. Seuss. Um, just kind of being grateful for all of it, being in a space of peace, calm, and maybe even a little bit of solitude or quiet. This should be a really, I'm hoping, depending on the last card, this should be a really beautiful week. Let's see what the end of the week card is. We have the Ten of Pentacles. I'll take it. Last week we ended on the Ten of Cups. Tens are about completions, right? Ten of Pentacles is about everybody living happily ever after. Well, that's more the Ten of Cups, but it's about financial security, stability, foundational stability for you and all of those that you love. I love that this sun is shining, right? The sun is shining down on this house and these pentacles are growing. There's new opportunities coming to us from the clearing of our mind and maybe our heart or our spirit, even with temperance in the center of this reading, that allows for maybe even new 3D financial gains or gains in our relationships, gain opportunities and gains in, like, let's say 2023 that we're even unaware of. These are just sprouting up from the sun beaming down on them, right? We might be in the house not paying attention to what's actually on its way to us. And I'm okay with that today. We should feel, at the very least, by the end of the week, grounded, satisfied, content. Those would be things that I would say could be very easily interpreted from the Ten of Pentacles. For those of you that, are having a more intense experience of this, we could see financial windfalls or profitability, support, or the ability to support those that we love and take care of them. Feeling, grounded and centered while doing so, and really enjoying the benefit of that, right? Let's go to the Divine Abundance card and see what that is for the week. Fucking limitless, excuse my language. I love it. And it feels to me like these butterflies, they are pointing out in all different directions. Like there's transformation happening all around us right now. So stay clear in our mind and what we're saying to ourselves and in our spirit, and remain in that temperance and watch, like, the power of our thoughts bud into new opportunities coming up. It says, see yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. Wow. So we want to keep ourselves clear in the mind so that we can see when Spirit is reaching out to us this week, because Spirit should be, especially in that temperance card in the center. If we're too busy, and this is just as much for me as any of you, if we're too busy in our negative Nancy fucking minds, excuse my language, we might miss the beauty that is this week. So I'm saying that as much for myself as the rest of you. There is this limitless opportunity if we step up and believe in it, or if we align ourselves to it and allow the transformation to take place. It can come at us from all different directions. Just be open to receive. It's similar to the message that we had for last week, where whatever is for me will come towards me and whatever is not will move away. And allow that to happen. Be more at peace and centered in your thoughts and spirit to allow the 3D world to come to you, and that the opportunities are limitless. Let's look at the clarifiers. So first out, we have the Six of Swords, which we see right here. So I don't even need to get into that. Moving to calmer waters, bundled up, secure, safe, moving into 2023, feeling clearer than maybe we have in the last, few weeks, months, or this year. But we're moving on, and we're moving on from, sixes are often associated with with balance. So we're more balanced moving forward to what's to come. The next card is the Ace of Cups. Emotional well-being. We have this angel is always pouring from cup to cup. Do you see that? So this Ace of Cups, our cup runneth over. Hold on, where is that? Let me get that in there. There we go. Our cup runneth over if we allow it. Like emotionally, there could be a renewal. There could be a renewal of spirit, a shift in how we feel, um, a sense of peace, calm. That could be very much associated with that temperance card in the middle of this week. If we calm our mind, then our emotions can align and we can get touched into this limitlessness and this transformative quality that winter has, or that, the end of the year has. Anything that we need to wrap up, let it wrap up, and let the new pour forth with this Ace of Cups. And then the last card, wow, is the World. It's a card of victory. It's also a card of like sort of chapters ending and new beginnings. To me, I don't want to say this. Like, at first I'm thinking it's us wrapping I'll say it's us wrapping something up this week in a way that is harmonious. Because we chose to look at it that way, to see it that way, to perceive it that way through our mind and then through our spirit, through our heart and our emotions. And in doing so, it brings like almost this 3D reality or benefit or release, relief, whatever that word is, where we can be victorious. We've I don't want to say moved on. It's not about moving on. It's about we've graduated within the situation or within our space, our energy, our thoughts, our perceptions. And there's a renewal of spirit that's taking place this week that opens us up to possibilities that weren't available to us maybe in the previous months, is my feeling. There was something that maybe we needed to learn or understand about ourselves, but I think that through seeing the Six of Swords, not only yesterday, but again twice in this reading, is mentally we have come to a clear understanding of where we were at or how we were maybe in our own way, and we're moving ourselves or communicating within our situations, our relationships, in a way that is clearer, more beneficial, and has allowed us to reposition ourselves to receive the victory that this World card represents. New journeys are ahead, right? It's the end of the major arcana, so we start with the Fool after the World. We've learned it. We've finished this chapter. We've graduated this level. We've dealt with the hardship. There's an opportunity here for a renewal of spirit, is the best way to put it, guys. If you're missing this week, and I say this as much for you, for myself, as I do for you, these cards to me are absolutely beautiful. It would be a crime to miss this. Like, don't let yourself get sucked into the worry, the fear, the disharmonization of whatever it is that we've been going through. Because I know all of you have been messaging me, everybody's going through it. This is Spirit's way of telling us that, like, either A, there was a purpose for going through it, or shift yourself out of it, Sally. Like, what is that Cher movie? Get out of it! Like, there's a quote from, like, I think it's like Moonstruck or something. Anyways, I hear that in my head, that Cher thing. Let's look at the grounding. Oh, Jesus Christ, the grounding stone. This isn't even a stone. It's this sparkling, beautiful, like, I don't even know what this is. I think it's probably fake. It's not like a crystal or anything. Absolutely beautiful and sparkling, and we need to ground in our own fucking peace. Could the message be, and that's 1444 on the when I set that down there. Could the message be any clearer? It won't be 1444 when you guys see it, because I add the little pyramid header on there and the intro. But when I was just setting the peace stone down and I said peace, it was 1444 on this video. Ground in this peace, you guys. Give yourself this gift, especially as the year ends. We all deserve it, Lord knows. Spirit is ready to answer us or work within us, but we have to like kind of settle ourselves enough in our mind and in our own spirit to emotionally receive the gifts and let ourselves move forward, having learned whatever the lesson was. So, and in doing so from this place of peace. We're gonna be moved to something better is my feeling, and I'm actually rather excited for this week. It's absolutely beautiful. So please, by all means, if you enjoyed this reading, hit that thumbs up button. If it resonates with you, like just create a mantra. I choose peace. I choose temperance. I am limitless. Take any of these cards, my Ace of Cups runneth over, whatever it is, and create your mantra and use it this week. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, help me to grow my channel, and really, really take in this week, like suck it in like a sponge and make the most of it. I see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.